Hi everybody, Mark Rogondino here with you for this week's View from the Booth Knockout Round edition as the Galaxy gets set to take on the Vancouver Whitecaps. It'll be the fourth meeting between the clubs this season after the Galaxy took 2 wins and a draw in the previous 3 during the MLS regular season. 34 games behind us, the Galaxy end up the number 4 seed, Vancouver come in as the number 5 seed. But all that goes out the window because it's who wins this game that moves on to take on the San Jose Earthquakes in the Western Conference semifinals. Before we look ahead to the matchup between those two teams, let's take a quick look back, and I'm talking about the 1-0 win for LA over the Seattle Sounders. Compliments of a Mike McGee second half goal after he came on as a substitute. Just another reason to put in hashtag Mike McGee facts. The Galaxy, what I really like about the performance in that game against Seattle is the fact that Bruce Arena fielded a first choice 11. He didn't rest a bunch of players and field a team that maybe we would see in CONCACAF Champions League, which to me tells me that Bruce Arena is thinking, I want to keep in a regular rhythm, a regular rotation of keeping guys doing their normal routine to get ready not only to finish up with that final regular season game, but also to look ahead into the MLS Cup playoffs, beginning with the knockout game. Speaking of the knockout game, let's talk about the matchup against the Whitecaps. For the Whitecaps, the only 2 players that I would really fear at all would be Kenny Miller and Barry Robson, the 2 Scotsmen, 1 midfielder, 1 striker, both in their early 30s, both in their first season with the Vancouver Whitecaps. And I think Robson is actually the key for Vancouver. He's the creative player in the middle of the field. Remember, he scored in the 2-2 draw up in Vancouver during the MLS regular season. He's got a very good left foot, delivers good balls on free kicks, in open play. He can cross into dangerous positions. So I think if the Galaxy midfield, and I'm talking about Juninho or Sarvas, whichever player tends to be in there in the lineup for Bruce Arena in the middle part of the park, if they can keep the clamps on Robson, I think it's going to go a long way to then limiting the chances that Kenny Miller will find around the 18. Miller didn't put up a ton of goals since joining the Whitecaps this season, and I wouldn't be surprised if he sees 1 or 2 chances in this game. He's dangerous inside the 18, but I think if you limit where he finds the ball, the spaces he finds the ball, it's going to make it really difficult for Vancouver to find goals in this game. I expect the Galaxy defense to go in lockdown mode, as you saw against Seattle. Omar Gonzalez really is into almost 100% healthy. I think he looks great, the 2009 MLS Rookie of the Year. And then you have the rest of the back line, and to be fair, Josh Saunders coming off of probably one of his best performances of the season in the 1-0 win against Seattle. Moving forward, you've got Landon Donovan, who came back into the fold, which is a great sign for LA. Robbie Keane, for me, he's definitely a candidate to be an MVP right behind Chris Wondolowski of San Jose, which, because he put in 27 goals this season, probably will win that award. But I think you put Robbie Keane's name right underneath him for everything that he did for LA this season. And then you got David Beckham. He's going to serve in great balls all night long. Add to the mix, should be a great crowd on hand here on the night here at the Home Depot Center. So I expect, all in all, the Galaxy to come away with a win in this one. And I'm even predicting a shutout win in this one for LA to move on and take on San Jose. And we'll get a chance to talk about that once the Galaxy take care of their business in this one. Again, it's the knockout game, the 4 and 5 seed, the Galaxy hosting the Vancouver Whitecaps for the chance to move on to take on the San Jose Earthquakes in a home-and-home best of the 2 matches in the Western Conference semifinal. For this week's View from the Booth Knockout Round edition, I'm Mark Rogondino. We'll see you at the HDC.